www.doggiediamondsnofilter.com. That's the website that you should be visiting after the stream. You should just bookmark it and just go there. You don't have to go there every day. The link is in the description box as well. Doggiediamondsnofilter.com. Doggiediamondsnofilter.com. Log on now. The link is right below in the description box. All the podcasts are there. All the videos is there. Everything pertaining to Doggie Diamonds is on there. Make sure you go there. Also, for only $100, I promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, www.doggiediamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Why is the promo only $100? Well, many people need promotion, and they don't have the $1,000, the $500, the $2,000 to pay for promotion. I got to make posts anyway. I got to put out content anyway. So fair exchange is no robbery. That's really what it's all about. Let's get into it. Hey, Donella Marie, I see you. Diz Wavy, Taylor Official, Henry Blanco, I see you. Watt Slice. Y'all should already had hit that like button. That like button is essential. It's important. It's important. Important. It's important. So I'm gonna talk about some things tonight. Oh man, let me talk about some things tonight. Peace to everybody. Supreme Mash. Salim 860, what's good? I'm here. I'm her. Alright, let me go. What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. This is Doggie Diamonds No Filter Podcast. That's what this is right here. Doggie Diamonds No Filter Podcast. I am Doggie Diamonds. That is I. That is me. I took a little nap today. I walked 4 miles today. I'm in a caloric deficit. I am not in, well, I'm in the jipper mood because this shit just be bugged out to me. But other than that, I have to rest for the rest of the night. So, reason why I'm covering this, I normally don't really care about who smashed who and none of that. That's not important to me. But reason why I'm covering this because I was going to say Finesse 2 times, but there's some stuff about him out there that I don't really like. And I don't know if it's true or not. But all right, one last time for the Finesse 2 time. What's the word I'm looking for? Damn, I was about to say it. The Finesse 2 times. I forgot the last time I used anything from him. Right, all right, last time.
It's cool when they do it.
This is the last time. Reference. There we go. I was looking for the word reference. So, the issue that I have with this is that when we do stuff, we, as in black people, when we do stuff, it's an uproar. Everybody is mad. When they do stuff, it kind of gets swept under the rug like it's kind of expected. When we do stuff is not expected. Pocket full of beats. De Niro, thank you for the super chat. Follow their lead. They onto something. When we do stuff, we get ridiculed. We're all over the blogs. We're everywhere. When they do it, it's cool when they do it. It's not a big deal. Now, in their defense, they are professed porn stars. They do porn stars. But I want to put that out there that they're this, but they're also in our culture. They also are a part of our culture and the culture of hip hop, the culture, my culture, especially interviewing, podcasting, and all of that. 5 million subscribers. Congratulations. That's what he has. When we do anything, we get ridiculed. When we do anything, we get, we're all over the blogs. We're over this, There's always allegations about one of us. No founded truth, none of that. But it's always allegations. But they can do what they do in plain sight and admit, I do this and I do that. And nobody, it doesn't matter. They can monetize it. They can live off it. They could culture vulture it. They can do whatever. And it doesn't matter. Nobody's bothered. But when it comes to us, we get tarred and feathered by our own people. Now, who in a right mind will let another man beast fuck his wife? I don't care if she a porn star. Y'all, listen. So I just want to go into what she said. Let's just deal with her for a minute and see if you can jack this. Fellas, ladies, see if this is cool. All right, let's get into this real quick. Hold on. We screen sharing. So porn star Adam22 wife Lena reveals she was in pain for days after filming a sex scene with another man, as she and her husband discussed possibility of having a threesome with him. So not only did he beast fuck her, she was in pain for days, and then you want to get down with that shit? She spoke to both Adam, who's 39, and the man she filmed the sex scene with. The 32-year-old also says she wanted to have a threesome with two men. Let's continue. YouTuber Adam22, porn star wife, has revealed she was in pain for days after doing the sex scene with another man who had a bigger Johnson than her husband, but still admitted that she and her spouse are considering having a threesome with him. That sounds like you fell in love. That wasn't no one-hitter quitter. You going back. You going back for that submarine, that submersive submarine. You want them to hit that bottom again. Because it ain't no way in hell you going to film a movie with somebody and be like, all right, we cool, one and done. You talking about you doubling back? That's you doubling back? And then you going to sit there and watch a dude smoke your wife's boots while you there or involved in it? Anyway, Adam, the 39-year-old podcast host of No Jumper, who recently came under fire for allowing his spouse, Lena, also known as Lena the Plug, to perform on camera with a man for the first time in their 7-year relationship, has further brought attention to the sex scene by noting that they may engage in a threesome. 2 weeks after Lena, 32, filmed the scene, she said she was in pain for 3 or 4 days because she had sex for 40 minutes with the man who had a bigger submarine than Adam's. You okay with that, fam? I mean, this is where society is at, though. Like, so okay, cool. This is what you do. You porn. So I'm trying to figure out why. I mean, but he has. Think about it. He got 5 million subscribers, and he's a porn star. He interviews. Everybody goes there. Everybody goes there to get interviewed. They're married. They have a child. And this is the thing with me. I'm saying that in our culture, society, let's not say our culture because it's not our culture. In society, nobody seems to care about the children anymore, right? Like people will do anything. And I heard dialogue between him and some of his co-hosts, and they was like, for the bag. Let me explain something to you. If you have 5 million subscribers on YouTube, I know you're making at least 200 to 300K a month on YouTube, and I'm being nice. I know you make probably more. You probably make $1 million a month on YouTube. This is a fact. You probably make $1 million a month on YouTube. And you have people talking to you about the bag. How much money is enough money? How much money do you say, okay, cool. We good. We got money. We live great. What won't you do for money at a point? See, because I don't have a price. There's nothing that I would do that I know I ain't got no business doing for a price. You can't say, well, I know you normally don't do that, but can you? No. Because I can't count what I don't have. Yeah, I know he makes $1 million a month on YouTube. $1 million or better a month in 28 days. A month. I don't know any of us that do that that's in this culture. I know many people like myself is responsible for building the culture, cultivating the culture, and treating the culture right. But we can't even get a motherfucker to give us $1 super chat because we'll have people that come in and say, oh, you always complain and you a nigga. Why should I help a nigga? You know, people like helping people who made it already. If you notice that, like anybody that's famous that made it, they can do a GoFundMe, they can do a telethon, they can do a fundraising. People will really give rich people money. But when somebody poor says, I need money, they'll say, get a job. You want a super chat? Get a job. You got your Cash App up. Get a job. You need to get a job. When being a content creator and a YouTuber has become a full-time job for people. But we can't get shit. Some of us who do it right, because I actually do a show, you know, I got production, I got everything. But some of us can't get shit. We get told to get a job. And I say to people when they give me bread, thank you for funding this independence, because I'm not funded. That's why I can say what I want. That's why I could say, go at whoever I want to go at, and I could say whatever I want because I'm independent. I'm not dependent on anybody to say, hey, you shouldn't have said that. But we're told, get a job. You need to get a job. You suck. And I'm like, I'm from your culture. I'm part of cultivating this. I can't conform to the masters. Because we're going to get into that one day, too, because there's a lot of fallacies about who owns what, who's in control of what. It's a lot of fallacies. So a lot of times you be seeing people and be like, yo, he a boss. I'm like, how he a boss? He got a boss. No, he's the boss of niggas. There's a difference between being a boss, where you control people, and being the boss of niggers. It's not the same thing. You think some of these rich white men come down there and frolic with niggas in the hood? No, they send niggas to do that. They send delegates to do that. So the title comparing Adam22 decision to society threw me off. Well, we'll get into that. Society doesn't have any morals anymore. 1 minute we'll see Keke Palmer doing something that she has no business doing, in my opinion. We talked about that last night. Shout out to Davida. But then when we seen Childish Gambino dancing at one of the West Indian Day parades, that's the culture for everybody to dance on everybody. It was people saying, yo, he got a wife. What he doing? Not men. It was women saying that. So look at the double standard with society. Look at how perception, a little perception, is people's reality. One man that's happily married, his wife know he's going to a parade where West Indian people dance on each other. Just like if you go to the Puerto Rican Day parade, or if you're around Puerto Rican people or a lot of Spanish speaking people, they just naturally come up to you and kiss you on the cheek and hug you. That's just their culture. They, hey, and I always been like, whoa, I don't kiss, I don't hug. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what they do. It ain't because you're special. They do that to everybody. But, oh, Chance the Rapper, I said Childish Gambino. Yeah, Childish Gambino would have been somewhere else in a whole different parade. But that's another subject. Chance the Rapper. He was publicly ridiculed. He was publicly spoken about because he was doing what's done in that setting. His wife knew he was going there. He got his little, what they might call it twerking, but it was called whining at one point. He got his little wine on. Shit, I know when I used to do parties or party going on, I'm going to get me a little cheap wine. Hey, I ain't talking about the one you drink either. Hopefully ain't the one that stink. I'm going to get me a little wine on. That's what I'm here for. So now you in a situation where he does that, but then Keke Palmer, everybody want to champion that. So where we at as a society, depending on the clout, the money, and the reward, it don't matter. to where you can say, hold on, they porn stars though. Okay, they're porn stars, but he was smashing girls. So now it's equality for you to let a man donkey fuck your wife, not your girl, not somebody you dating, not your porn star. This is your wife, your child's mother. Then you're gonna say y'all gonna have more kids. I'm telling you, he's going to. And then this shows how freakish motherfuckers be. This shows how anything goes, and we normalize shit that's not normal. I mean, in your household, you might have had a threesome before. I appreciate you too, Brooklyn Kennedy. Love the name. Thank you for supporting this independence. You let another man, donkey, beast, fuck your wife? And then he said he had 3 rules. No kissing. He's not allowed to nut on face, and she can't ask him for it again, ask him to do it again. What the fuck? I've smashed women and then never kissed them. So, hey, if I get the beat and I ain't got a kiss, hey, I'm like her like that anyway. Kissing is for somebody you like. Kissing is for somebody that you might be attracted to. I ain't attracted to you, so I ain't kissing you like that. But I'm attracted to your TNA or that dome you giving, but we ain't kissing. What I see from this, because what happens in society, it causes an uproar in society where we got a lot of copycat shit. We got a lot of, they did it, let's do it. Or they did it, why we can't do that? Or so we have regular people, regular motherfuckers might be a bus driver, work for transit, young lady might work in the bank or whatever. They're looking at this, and then everybody's looking at the cheap and easy way to get money. I'm telling you, you need money to survive. Don't never let nobody tell you money is not important. Don't never let nobody tell you money ain't shit. Don't never let nobody tell you that, because you can't say money ain't shit and then have your cash app pent up, because that's just, it's just stupid to say. But it's what you do for money. What you do for money is what's important. And now we have it in today's society where people could sleep at night knowing that they just did some salacious, unscrupulous shit. It just doesn't matter, because the bag is more important than anything. Now, it's a difference if you're, think about us as a society. Because one thing about me, I'm not going to act like we're doing well as a people, but we're not where we were, right? Socially, politically, we're not where we need to be, right? But we're not where we were, okay? So we have to embrace progress. Of course, we're not going to be where we need to be, but you have some people sitting before you acting like it's the damn 1950s. And they still have the mentality, and they still talking to you like we in the 1950s. When motherfuckers is walking around with $1,000 phones, a few of them. When motherfuckers is walking around with video games that's $600, a few of them, Xbox, all that. Some people walking around with merchandise that costs $1,000, and you're able to pay for it over a time. Many people are doing it, right? So we're not where we were. We come from running lights to apartments, lights getting cut off, which I just paid my light bill today, I might add. Running lights from different apartments, borrowing. When the last time you knocked on somebody's door and said, you got a cup of sugar? Brooklyn Kennedy, I appreciate you supporting this independence. The like button is free. Yes, cost free 99, people. When the last time you knocked on somebody's door and said, you got a cup of sugar? You got oil? You don't do that no more. We all are living sufficient enough that we don't have to borrow anymore. We don't have to borrow anymore. We don't do that anymore. But some of us come from that. Some of us come from, shit, you got peanut butter, no jelly, and no bread. Nowadays, when you need something, what do? You go purchase it. So it is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? It is what it is. Marriage is business and they did a business deal. Okay. And also it's none of our business too. But what I'm saying is that the carryover from what people are seeing other people do, they're going to, the normal commoners is going to think that that's what they did, that we can do that. And it doesn't apply from everybody because some people don't have the complexion for the connection. And some people are going to ruin their life, ruin their marriage. And what people don't understand is that when you have children and you got family, when did your mother not matter? When did your daddy not matter? And you know, it's funny because we always, the black man, which I am one, we get a lot of flack as black men. Some of it deserving, some of it not deserving. But I don't think we get considered enough in the decisions that people make. Especially when it comes to our women. I don't think we get considered. I don't think black dads, black fathers, I don't think women say, damn, what will my daddy think? You know what they do? They go on social media and block their parents. Oh, nah, my father. If your father can't see you, then that means you have something to be ashamed of. If your parents can't see what you're doing on social media, then you have something to be ashamed of. All my family is on my social media. That's why I don't wild out. I used to talk about getting my balls licked. I used to talk about all types of shit until my grandmother got on Facebook. And it was like, whoop, she fucked it up for all y'all. No more freak talk coming from me. I always consider how my family would receive my behaviors. I always consider that. Now, if you're a porn star, you're going to do porn star shit. But what happened to doing porn and you do porn? Like, why do we need to know that you needed a BBC and it's a story? But again, my issue with it is when people do shit and then regular people think, you want to try that? It don't work like that for everybody. It just not going to work like that for everybody. And then now we're just in a situation where anything goes. Everything goes. Nothing is off limits. Everything goes. I mean, and y'all don't see the deterioration. And I'm going to make this coincide. Everything goes. Everything goes. There is no deterioration in society because everything has a market. I told you this ain't a country, this is a market. If it's marketable and it can make money, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is going to be what it's going to be. Now, when we are in the confines of our bedroom, when we in the confines of whatever, we get to be whatever we want to be. But it comes a point where you say, yo, put the kids away. Right? This is the same society that you're going to have a big grown-ass man walking in the bathroom. Nigga gonna have a hairy-ass chest, hairy back, beard, and say, well, I identify as this. And you can be in there with your little daughter. And the first time they walk in there, you're going to be appalled. You're going to be like, oh, shit. But it's what they identify with. See, what we identify with is not always what it is. It's what we identify with. And if I don't identify with what you identify with, there lies the problem. So this is where we at. Now we have people saying, well, I identify with this. You do? You do? Okay. So if you identify, why do you play 2K? I don't even know what the fuck you saying, and I'm about to get you up out of here because I don't like people typing shit over and over. Why do you? I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know who you are. Straight like that. I'm about to go to your channel to see who you are, and y'all be trying to trigger me. Matter of fact, I'm not even talking to no dude that look like that. The fuck off my chat. Let me get you up out of here. Anybody who look like they, you know. Anyway. So, when we in a situation where regular people who would like to obtain money, riches, when they start saying, hold on, You mean to tell me that's all I got to do? Now, what if all of us, what if everybody as a society, as a people just say, fuck it, this is what we doing? What about the babies? What about the children? When do we take the children into account of anything? If all the mothers is bugging, all the fathers is bugging, the grandmoms is bugging, the grandpops is on TikTok talking about he want to buy some pussy, you know. We keep forgetting that it's a digital record of everything. This is gonna come out. Now, for those who had a drug addicted parent like myself, what if you found video or your mother smoking crack? What if you found video or your mother giving head for crack? What if you found video of your mother sucking dick for $5 for crack? What if somebody put that on the internet? What if your mother said, I did what I had to do to get high? And then video surfaces of your mother sucking dick for crack and then smoking the crack. How would you feel? Would you be devastated? You wouldn't say, well, she was a crackhead. No, you would be fucked up. So why don't people take into account of some of the shit that they do that the children are affected? You know, just look at where we at. Everything that matters right now is who's a snitch, who's a rat, who shot who. This is just where we at. This is where we at. We got a lot of posers who could sit here. And I was talking to one of my homegirls. So I was like, yo, you got a lot of posers that could sit in this seat and they could spew some great words, but they don't have to make do on none of their promises. They could just be one way online and one way on another line, because you got some men who so appalled by naked women, but they ask women for naked pictures. Make it make sense. That don't make no sense to me. They want to be mad at who's out there naked and who's representing society naked, but then asking women for naked pictures. You have people who are mad at Threads because it's an Instagram thing, and I'm on Threads, Doggie Diamonds, that there's no nudity on there. How much fucking nudity do you need? How much do you need? How much nudity do we need? How much? This has been the most sneak download dudes, freak women, killing each other, killing your man, telling on your man, stealing, robbing, conniving, backbiting society I have seen. Listen, it's so bad. I don't even have faith in fucking people, no. I'm just be honest with you, man. I just might get me a bulldog or some shit like that, or a kitten. They'll be more loyal than people, because you have people who are cognitive of what they're doing and they don't care. See, I still care. I'm an empath. If you tell me something is wrong with you, some reason, something in my body will take on your pain and say, damn, man, I got to do something for you. And I don't have to do shit, but I still do. I still say, damn, man, that's fucked up. I say, damn, that's fucked up. Nah, we can't have it like that. What you need? $10? What's your Cash App? And then I'll be like, well, how the fuck you got a Cash App? You got Cash App and you ain't Cash App connected to a bank? Well, I know you could get a Cash App card, but it's too much to think about. Let me just help you. But we in a society where nobody give a fuck. Everybody fucking on each other. Everybody trying to fuck each other. Wife, girl. Your girl trying to fuck the plumber. Your girl trying to fuck the nigga in the Walmart that holler at her all the time. Trying to fuck the nigga at her job. Motherfuckers got husbands and wives at their job. That's her work husband. That's his work wife. So now we just all sitting here like, not if but when. It ain't if but when. Being a single guy, I can do what the fuck I want. I just want to make that clear. I'm single. I wasn't single for a long time, but I was loyal to somebody who was disloyal, which makes you single. That's always my problem. Loyal to disloyal people. That's my problem. I don't know what it is in me that people just see me and I attract these narcissistic ass people who just be like, okay, I'm going to use him for as much as I can until I feel like I don't no longer need them, and then I'm on my way. My mic is loud. My mic ain't low, fam. Is my mic low? No, my mic is loud. I don't want it too loud. Yeah, my mic is... Nah, I can see the levels. It's up there. This is just where we at. Where people look at you and just say, sucker. And they know your heart. They know your heart. They know your heart. And that's where we at as a fucking society. Like, it's like, how can we get over? Oh, you know what? Yeah, she let him smash in the backseat, but she got some shoes out the deal. Yeah, he was supposed to go home with the mortgage money, but he went to the strip club, ate stripper ass, ate some chicken wings, and it is what it is. So now we're at a place where, and my thing is, we got to start really, really judging the people in front of you a little bit better. I tell y'all, move as I move. When you see me do things, when you see me make changes, when you say, fuck with me. I've been in the culture for a long time. I ain't got no smut on my name. Smut only come on my name through affiliations, but it's never me. Okay? I have no reason to take anything from anybody. I have no reason to do anything to anybody. But now where we're at as a society, there is no more loyalty. Loyalty is self. Me, I've always been the individual who I will straight up and down not eat. You eat. I will fast for 3 days. You eat. Oh, they gave this? You take the bulk of the money. I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to it. Brooklyn Kennedy, I appreciate you supporting this independence. You touching the deep stuff tonight. I always do. But when you can have your wife, when you and your wife can have a conversation of, yeah, I'm a porn star, and what I want to do, she wants to film with a guy. First of all, it's certain career that people have. Well, I just don't trust you. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one. It's certain professions that I don't trust you. Like, nothing you say means anything to me. I don't give a fuck of anything with anything in your profession that you are in. I don't trust you. Your word is no good with me. I know that you are a person that's just out for money, and you don't give a fuck about nobody. Shit, a pimp will sell their own mother ass if they could get $1. So it's certain people in certain professions that who said that? Who? Him? Oh, that? Nah, fuck out of here. You got people who want to do this polygamy shit, and they really trying to say, Brooklyn GQ, salute to you. Thank you for supporting this independence. Thank you for always being consistent with content. I appreciate you for receiving it. You got people where it's so attached to the bag that don't not matter. Not a damn thing matters. Like, you know that the money comes first. There is no morals. And when you grow up and you see certain things, you are supposed to see certain things, and you are supposed to learn from it. This is what society is really about. What are we learning from any of this? How are we progressing? But then I find myself and I say, God damn, I'm progressing, but y'all motherfuckers is in 1987. Some of y'all wasn't even born in 1987. And I never seen so many people that are just so happy with living outside of their means. I never seen so many people that's keeping up with broke ass people who don't got shit. That's why I keep telling you, stop letting people sit before you and spew this bullshit before you, because it's poison. It's poisoning you. You know what you go through in your household. You can't live my life. Okay, if you're a person that you know you battle weight issues, you want to be a podcast, you want to be a producer, you might not have it like I have it, but I can empathize with you and say, yo, nah, fam, you got to do this and do that. But stop living outside your means to be like me, and stop letting people like me sit before you and tell you how you ain't shit if you trying to get on the come up. The only time I tell people when they ain't shit, when you want to criticize somebody who does it and did it. And give out the blueprint. It ain't like I hold it. It ain't like I say, well, you don't. No, this is what you got to do. You know how many fucking times I get every day of my DM? Yo, OG, I'm starting a YouTube. You got any tips and tricks you could give me? That shit I'm supposed to be charging for. That shit, no, you pay me, nigga, because you can't hit none of these other niggas and ask them. You know how many niggas that got a YouTube right now because of me? You know how many niggas that's doing this shit, or I helped them with their SEO, artwork, and all that shit because of me? It was just something that I just did from my heart. But you know why? Because I don't feel like I'm in competition with nobody. I'm in my own cloud. You're not on my cloud. And what's the first thing they do? Once they get a few subscribers, a few likes, the same moderators, they want to take me out. I'm like, how the fuck you want to take me out when I did everything to put you in the game? You can't ask Vlad, Adam22. They're not even going to answer your DM. But I got to answer you. Why? Because I'm a nigga and I'm low on the totem pole. But Vlad might be busy, or Adam might be busy. So I wouldn't even DM that. Joe Button might be busy. I wouldn't ask Gilly or Wallow. They might be busy, but I'm going to ask him because he ain't busy. This is how we view one another. This is how we view one another. We view each other in tears. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. He don't got no boat. How the fuck you know what I got? Do you know that no matter what I have, no matter what material possessions I have them because I want them. But the one thing I have that many fucking men don't have is their integrity and a brain. That's the shit a lot of dudes don't have. I have a fucking brain that I utilize this up here, my crown. I use everything. I use this crown. To get everything. The title is corny. His wife is a socket. And now you got the name to have Allah in your name. So you're fucking corny because you have one of the greatest attributes as your name. And you saying the title is corny. And you're saying his wife is a psychic. A psychic of what? Of what dick she gonna suck next? What the fuck are you talking about? Get the fuck up out of here, as a matter of fact. Title's corny, you corny. Don't come in here as no fucking poser and no spy acting like you down with something, like you represent something, and you represent deviance. Fuck out of here. So, at the end of it all, do you know what it's like to be able to use your hobby, to use your talent and your skill that people tell you you don't have, tell you ain't shit? Every day I'm faced with, you ain't shit, you ain't this, you ain't that. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here looking at my car on the phone. I'm starting my car on my phone. This is the type of life I live, but that's not for you. That's for me. How could you tell me I ain't shit? I never bragged about anything. And let me tell you something, people. Achievements is not bragging. Stop. If I don't say nothing to you tonight and you don't take nothing away from anything I said to you, you could clip this part right here. Stop tucking yourself and stop feeling ashamed because you achieved something and you know people gonna ridicule you and hate you because you achieved something and you just want to be proud of yourself. Stop dumbing yourself down. Stop be humble shit. Humility is when somebody do something for you and you're ungrateful. That's what not being humble is. But if you proud of yourself and you bust your ass for something and you achieved it, if you was in that school for 4 years and you fucking had to take loans and you had to do all types of shit and you had to take a semester off and you finally got your piece of paper and you want to say, I got my piece of paper. Oh, why you stunting? Fuck out of here. They don't say that shit to each other. Only we got to say that to each other. What the fuck you got a new car for? You didn't need a new car. How the fuck you know what I need? Maybe I saved my money for this car. That's why I don't hate on nobody what they got, what they get. When you fuck with a hater, it's only a matter of time before they start hating on you. Get away from all haters. Seriously. I ain't no hater. I'm a celebrator. People be trying to throw shit in my face and they be like, yo, blah, blah, blah. And I be like, yo, salute to him. What the fuck? What do you want me to say? You want me to hate with you? You want me to sit together and say, yeah, what you do that for? Why Jay-Z buy a $200 million house? Well, Jay-Z has been rapping. He's 50-something years old. He has children. He's married. He can do what the fuck he wants. He can do what he wants. I'm not into what somebody didn't do for somebody, because what do some people do for themselves? I come from fucking nothing. So it ain't about what people do for me. It's about what I do for me. The biggest helping hand I could ever get is connected here, and they both work. And they ball up too. So it's all good. But all this fucking shit where people be like, yo, is that really his watch? Be proud of yourself, man. Be proud of you. You know how fucking hard you are on yourself? People don't know that struggle. People don't know the struggle of you second guessing yourself all the time because people made you second guess yourself. You didn't have an issue with yourself, but people project their insecurity on you. And they're insecure and they say, well, how you going to do that? Yo, I wouldn't do that if I was you. And you say, damn, yeah, you're right. Now you sat there and you got to live with what ifs. I don't live with what ifs. I live with what is. I know I'm a fucking go hard. I know I can't be stopped. No man or woman physically can stop me from doing anything. You could fly. You could do all that shit. Look what they do. I've never been in Complex. Look at the big ass so-called hip hop. So they never covered me in 17 years. 17 years, matter of fact, they covered one story. In 17 years of all the shit I do, I've never been in Complex. They never said, Doggie Dime is this. They've never celebrated me. You think that stops me? So when you see other people blowing up and you think they're great, they're the new it guy, because the conglomerate of this culture gets together and say, hey, let's anoint him. Let's anoint her. So now when you see little baby, and he blows up a certain way, he was at that party. Coach Carter, I appreciate you celebrating this independence. Peace. May Allah grace you with abundance, and I'm here to receive. You at the party. Listen to me. There's nothing on this earth that will let me allow a man to hug me from behind. I'm just being real with you. It's just certain shit. Fuck out of here. How do we, first of all, how do we play like that? Because everybody's so street, so hood that if we say something, we gonna get our head blown off. If I'm in Walmart and I took the goddamn last bag of oranges from a dude, I might die. But they let these rich old white men fondle on them and do all types of shit to them. And we watch that shit. We don't play like that. If we all hood and from the street, that shit don't leave you. You can evolve from it. You could be a man, but a certain man shit, we not playing that. You ain't fucking my wife. I'm not filming it. I ain't wifing no porn star. I ain't wifing no stripper. I ain't wifing no smut. And at the same time, you not gonna play with me like that. You ain't gonna see me smiling. You ain't gonna see my back teeth. And you behind me like that. Hold on. Oh, fam, the fuck is you doing? I remember when the Rona first hit and that shit said 6 feet, I was happy because I'm like, yeah. Because now niggas can't be up all on me. Fuck up. I used to be like, yo, fam, that shit say 6 feet. I was crazy. Yo, fam, you don't know what 6 feet mean? Yo, and I used to be like, yo, fam, if I could touch you, that means you too close. I used to be pressing, yo, fam, if I could touch you too close. But look at our image. Motherfuckers be full-blown porn stars. And that's what they do, fine. But they could be in the culture, skate through the culture, amass all the riches, and everybody embrace them and love them. Everybody embrace them and love them. They porn stars, nigga could beast fuck his wife. All that shit could just be good. They all love it. It's just no issues or problems with nobody. Keke Palmer show her ass, public outrage. Meek Mill there. I don't need, listen. I'm at the point where I know it's a certain demographic of black people that exists. I know there's more like mine. Stacks82, I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting this independence. I know that it's more like mine black people. I know that there's regular black people. I know that exists, so I won't give up. But I'm very, very disheartened that it seems like you have to do certain things in order to be a part of certain things. And you think I want to you think you can hug me for a boat? So I can say to poor people, I got a boat? Because this nigga's a fucking billionaire. And let me explain something to you. When we keep saying this person got billions, this person got this person, they all got bosses. You don't make the same amount of money as your boss. You don't make the same amount of money as your boss. The whole time, y'all motherfucking drinking Ciroc. Nigga ain't even own that shit. He got dropped. How does a billionaire get dropped? How does a billionaire get dropped? And then you're claiming racism and saying, Diddy, I'm talking about, Diddy gets dropped from the parent company of Ciroc and De Leon and say racism, they only wanted me to target urban market. What I said earlier, rewind it. Motherfucker, they only send you to fuck with niggas because they not going to fuck with niggas, and you going to take all the poison you can and poison niggas. And then when you get tired of poisoning niggas, you're going to say racism. So it wasn't racist that we was the target of alcohol poison, drunk driving and just being fucking custies. That wasn't racism, but it was cool to fuel the agenda of that as long as you was getting your pockets lined. As long as you getting money, it's fine. As long as you getting bread. But the minute they drop you, the minute they don't want to fuck with you, if you are a billionaire, then you don't need nobody. How do you still have a boss? And you're a billionaire. A billionaire with a boss? So what does your boss make if you're worth $1 billion? You worth $1 billion, but we justify everything with the money. Money is important. What are you willing to do for it? Me? I ain't willing to do no shit that I can't do in front of my grandmoms, and that's just the truth. You know why? Because I still have living elders that remember me, the child that they didn't know what I was gonna be. They didn't know what I was gonna be. They knew I was a gifted child, but I had a behavior problem. Was my behavior problem attributed to? I had a fucking crackhead as a father. Who's going to not have a behavior problem? You don't get new school clothes. You don't get no Christmas presents. You don't get shit. So the lesson that I was able to extract from all that is I never got none of that shit. And although I would have liked to take place in some of that shit, I didn't have it, and I didn't have it, and I still turned out fine. That's why I over-reward the babies. That's why my little niece, she asked me for fucking anything. Yes, she can have it. Because I remember I didn't have it because I couldn't get it, not because I didn't want it. But then I started realizing, hold on. This matters more than that matters. That matters, that's how it matters. But how you a billionaire and you get dropped? And how is it they get to do certain shit and brag about it in our face and laugh, and it's not even major news. It's not even a story. We just chalk it up to, oh, yeah, they just freaks. They porn stars. They just let everybody fuck on each other. So why y'all so mad at Will and Jada? Why was y'all so mad that they gave each other passes and August was fucking on Jada? Why was that such a big deal? Because they never said they were porn stars? Come on, look what these motherfuckers be. These motherfuckers been swingers for years. They don't gotta admit it. But look how when it comes to us, how we are the first ones to tear each other down via their media. And that's what Kanye was saying. Via their media tell the stories for us to eat up. And all of these fucking, listen, let me tell you something deep. All of these publications, whether it's on Instagram, whatever, are not even owned by black people from America. So, when it comes to FBA and certain things, I agree with that. See, when we from this country, we kind of respect each other a little different because we know the struggle. People who come from this country, they have to learn our history. They're not taught our history. They're taught history. We're not even taught our history. We got to learn that through independent study, right? We got to learn that through independent study. But they make a lot of money off our trauma and oppression. That's why it's hard for me to go live sometimes. You can ask Nisha's one of my good homegirls. I hit up and say, what could I talk about tonight? Because when you sit here and you talk about black shit and you talk about nobody cares. Nobody cares. And the same people that you try to talk for, they're not going to support you, for one. For two, when you talk about it, now you have people that don't give a fuck about shit. Look at your number. Your views is low. Look at your views. You can't win. That's why I don't give a fuck. I say what I want to say. Some dickhead come in the comments. You talk about yourself a lot. Well, this is called Doggie Diamonds No Filter, right? What the fuck am I supposed to talk about? Tom and Jerry on my podcast? Did you go to Joe Budden and say he talk about himself too much? Did you go to Gilly and say you talk about yourself too much? Do you go to any of them shits? Listen, you can't tell me what the fuck to say because nobody controls me. Nobody controls what come out of my mouth. I have absolutely no filter. I just have a certain amount of respect. But when your ass need to get checked and your ass is out of pocket, I'm going to say it. I don't give a fuck who it is. But I'm not here to talk about how we ain't shit. No, we victorious. We not living the way the fuck we used to live. We not fucked up. We just uneducated in certain things. We don't embrace certain things unless they give it to us, unless they put it into a curriculum. That's the only time we embrace it. Other than that, we don't embrace nothing. It got to be in a curriculum. So when I show you my credit score, I'm not bragging. In December, my credit score was 604. 604. Now it's 738. Went up a point. You understand what I'm saying? So in the end of it all, the selective outrage, the phony shit, and then they use us to destroy us because they gonna make that shit run. But a dude could actually go let his wife get fucked by another man, still be in our culture. Every popular rapper still go through their shit. They'll have 5 million subscribers. And you know what's so funny about all that? I don't even care about none of these guys being in the culture no more. I don't care. It's not my fight. I don't have any problem with them doing what they do. You know why? Because I'm by myself in that. And if people felt like it was a problem, then it's a solution to the problem. You have a lot of black men that are independent media that's doing anything. And I ain't talking about nobody who set up a fucking camera and talk. I'm talking about people who got full production, people that could hit you with shit like this, people who could say, yo, I'll be right back. Hold on. And I'm back. I had to take a little drink. I need it. some of my BCAAs. Oh, man. So, where we at? I just want to say to y'all that I'm very proud of y'all. I'm very proud of my audience. Over the years that y'all been watching me, I've grown to know some of you personally. I've grown to have dialogue with some of y'all off the record, where I'm not Doggie Diamonds. I'm just your fucking brother, your homeboy. Some of y'all potential baby father. I'm only playing. I'm only serious. But where we at? I'm proud of y'all. I just want y'all to know that. Nobody don't never tell y'all I am proud of y'all. I'm super proud of y'all. You know why? Because some of y'all, I watch you. Some of y'all, I know your struggle. And you persevere every day. Some of you have children, and I see great mothers. I see great fathers. I see great parents. That shit is dope. And you don't succumb to the bullshit. You're not mad. You're not angry. You know what's going on. You know what's happening. You know where we at as a society, and we talk. And again, and that's the shit that's so dope about culture and society and community. How you could be on YouTube and build a community. How you could be on YouTube and build a community of people that we actually talk, where we just say, yo, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Netta J, what's up? She was in my town and she hit me and say, oh, what's going on? It's people hit me, yo, I'm in Brooklyn. Well, you better go get some cheap. That's the shit that I like. And that's the dope shit about sitting in the seat. See, some people sit in the seat and think it's all about them and they want to extract everything out of people. No, y'all pour back into me too. I look forward to seeing some of y'all names, y'all faces, your avatars, your comments. All that shit means something to me because, again, if I didn't have y'all to talk to, I don't know who I would talk to. Yo, we all, listen to this. I'm not alone in this. We all have thousands of numbers in our phones. I got 2 phones, but we might only speak to like 3-4 people a week. We might only speak to 3-4 people a week. What the fuck do we got thousands of numbers for? Me, I'm in the damn industry. I don't talk to none of these niggas. The last people I spoke to in the industry, I called Heineken and Esso. They got a show called Bag Fuel. And I called them and I said, yo, Heineken, man, I love that shit, man. Like, I love what y'all doing, man. Y'all got the look. Y'all got the aesthetic. Y'all got everything y'all need. But the only thing I'm seeing is that y'all don't have the numbers. How could I help y'all with the numbers? Matter of fact, watch this. It's how we do shit around here. We call people live on the spot. Let's see if he pick up. You better pick up too, because y'all be playing me sometimes. Watch this. Pick up.
Hello.
Yo, I'm live on YouTube right now. We're just telling my audience what Showing Love is about. Heineken, tell the people what I called you and said the other day.
In regards to working out or the YouTube or
Well, we can start with y'all show. What did I say to y'all?
it's all about, from a technical standpoint, you was talking about how the YouTube algorithm works, knowing how to put your content out, titling, how this game is switching up and they're trying to get rid of the real and the real people and letting all the other busters and the fake people go on through.
Now, when I spoke to you, did I speak from the standpoint as your competitor? How did I speak to you?
No, you spoke you spoke in many versions as a person, as a boss who wants to, empower people. You also spoke as a contemporary. It didn't come off as jealousy or any level of competition. It's more from a unified standpoint. Because you're like, if we all ain't working together, we just all running for scraps that don't exist.
And how did I get your number? I had your number on my other phone, but how did I get your number?
No, you reached out to me via social media. You had my number on the other phone, but
Yeah.
you wanted to make sure that you locked in my number via this phone, and you just reached out to me via another social media platform, and I replied back.
Yep. And was it like was you expecting me to call you?
I've known you for years,
Facts.
so you don't bluff.
Yeah.
You're not a person to say, "Let me get you." You don't do the industry stuff. Yeah, get your number, and then you call back 10 years later.
And what did I say? Yo, get SO on the phone.
Yeah, you was like, get us. So I said, all right, I know he'll pick up from me, because and we just was chopping it up about business, and you was feeding us a lot of gems on how to write titles, how many characters you're allowed to use, even though you can have 100 characters. Or we
we ain't gonna get a secret away. We ain't gonna get a secret away.
I thought myself, you got to pay for that, but
Facts.
there's a certain limit, and you got to write it a certain way. You got key phrases, otherwise they'll just bury your video.
Yep. And yeah, I just wanted to clarify that, because I've been, on my show when I'm live, I just tell people to go to Bag Fuel, because like I said, I love what y'all doing, and I just want y'all to, be as successful as y'all can, because the suckers is winning, and we got to weed them out like they trying to do us. So I'll holler at you later on.
I know. Have a great show, man.
Did you get the rack? Did you get the rack? I know Esso said he was.
Yeah, I got it. I know exactly what it is. The price range and all of that.
All right. Mm-hmm. Yep. So I'll holler at you later on, bro.
Salute and respect.
Yep. Peace. I was watching one of their clips one day, and the shit was just shot so dope, because what y'all don't know is the Jim Jones reply footage to Pusha T. That was SO footage. And I DM'd him. I said, yo, you got platinum footage. You got Jim Jones on video replying to Pusha T. Holy shit. Do you know what you have? And I was like, yo, you got to do this with this. You got to do that with that. And they did it, but it didn't take off for them. And that kind of was disheartening for me, because I'm like, if somebody else had that in their hands and they did something with it, then they would have got rewarded. So I was like, damn, why didn't they get rewarded like that? And I was like, nah, it must be something wrong. And then I reached out and said, yo, I straight up and down hit him. Yo, nah, man, I can't see y'all not getting what y'all deserve. Something ain't right. And if it's anything I can do to help, that's it. Because again, I'm secure. I'm not insecure. I want everybody to fucking win. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I've known him for a very, very long time. And I know the struggle. I know for a lot of people in this culture, what this culture does to you. And for me, I'm just one of them people that I'm just like, nah, we can't be having that. And I don't call people on no, competition shit, because I'm only compete with me. You know what I'm saying? I compete with myself. I'm my biggest competition, my biggest critic. I be just saying to myself how hard I want to go today, how much I want to do this today. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a person on YouTube, and this is why, and I don't want to sound like I'm tooting my horn, but this is why I am important, because a lot of times I might not get the views and likes that I should get, but the people who do watch, look what you actually get. So I can't tell you, I don't have nobody paperwork. I can't tell you who's a snitch. I don't have no jail stories I don't have a lot of that shit. I just don't. But I know where we going. I know where we at, and I know what's happening, and I could just give you insight on that. And we in the tech world, we in a world where the AI means something, or a lot of shit means something, and a lot of people gonna get left behind, and they trying to leave you behind in that goddamn 19 Claudine way of thinking. Like, you could get food stamps and you don't have to hide the iron. The social worker really pays house visits anymore. You don't gotta hide your iron. You could get food stamps. You don't gotta hide your iron. Your man don't got to hide in the closet no more. But you got people talking to you like that's how we're living, and that's just not how we're living. You have to embrace what's going on now, and you learn how to use what you got, or what's out there, and be able to use it for you. That's why when I first learned what Ethernet was, I was like, oh shit, that's high-speed internet. Because remember, it was dial-up. Then it was what was after dial-up? It wasn't Ethernet yet. It might have been Ethernet. Now you got fiber optics and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So you think these live streams This should take a lot. This should take a lot of CPU power, GPU. It takes a lot. So I'm even at the point where I'm about to invest in a new computer. I'm about to invest in a computer. It might be like a $3,000 computer, because I'm the type of person that I love, and it ain't like I'm doing DSL. Thank you, DSL. I appreciate y'all. Yep. What's your name? Binary code. Yeah, DSL. So I'm the type of person that's like, nah, I want my shit to look like the news. So I will take my money and buy me a computer. Well, I seen people do GoFundMes. I see people do Indiegogos for shit. I see motherfuckers be like, yo, blah, 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 blah. Nah. I take my bread, I take my money and buy shit. You know, I never crowdfunded at all for me, at all. Never. I never said, yo, could y'all help me buy this? And some people have to do that. Salute to them. There's nothing wrong with crowdfunding. But we seen a motherfucker, they ain't built no school yet. We seen a lot. We ain't even gonna get into all that. I ain't gonna get into all that. That's for y'all. The way y'all choose to put y'all money out is y'all business, you know. But all I'm saying is, as you see me move with me. I've never bullshitted people. Again, I'm the type of person where I didn't like the views Heineken and them was getting. Dead serious. I didn't like their views. I know, what the fuck is going on over there? No, you got to do this. You got to do this. Blah, 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 blah. See, I don't want to do the PC thing from scratch. I need somebody that I can hold accountable. I need a damn warranty. I'm warranty man. Yeah. Con Ed. I would give Con Ed the finger, but that's not a nice thing to do. So what I want to say also, because before I go, be proud of yourself. Do what you got to do, man. And as you achieve shit, if you lost 3 pounds, salute to you. If you lost 10, if you lost 20, don't be afraid to show off your weight loss progress. If you're in a new relationship and you don't want everybody in your business, but you happy in a relationship, don't be afraid to say that you happy. Just stop worrying about what people think, because they're going to hate you for whatever you do. I'll be right back. And I'm back. I was just taking a drink. I just always think it's rude when people be online. I get mad when they drink. This is me personally. I hate when I just hear and people be drinking water and I just don't like that. So I don't do it in front of y'all. I just don't like to do that. But yes, I'm Doggie Diamonds, man. I appreciate y'all for being here with me tonight. I'm going to go now. Oh, and I want to say this is important. Open up your gifts. Open up your gifts. What is your gifts? You know what your gifts are. You know what you know how to do. You know the many gifts you have. Some of you women know how to crochet. Some of you know how to braid. Some of you know how to do many different things. Open up your gifts. Open up your gifts. Your gifts are what you know how to do outside of what you do. Open up your different gifts. Me, I can make beats. I've been doing that. All the beats you hear I made, but I don't do it all the time because I be worried about going live. No, I have to open my gifts. I have a gift. The gift don't come from me. Your gift comes from God, and it just goes through you. It comes from your parents, and it goes through you. It goes from what you learned, what you picked up. It's in your DNA, right? Open up your gifts. Stop suppressing yourself. Stop suppressing your gifts because I don't have time. I don't have time. No, make time for yourself. Open up your gifts. Play with all your toys. Play with all your toys. Matter of fact, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. On my lap, you can't see it. On my lap, you can't see it, but you will see it. Is one of my toys that I've had. Maybe like 20 years. I forgot I had it. It was in my room. I got a MIDI controller, but why am I playing with a MIDI controller when I got a full keyboard? I'm gonna show y'all. So right now I have a MIDI keyboard. I forgot I got a full keyboard. It was just sitting in the room. And I said, damn, hold on, don't you got... Oh, I forgot. That's another toy. Play with your toys. Never know what could happen. Hey, play with your toys and you good enough. You make beats and you good enough. Maybe Eric Sermon will hit you too and say, hey, send me that beat. I want to work on it with you.
Tiptoe. Info. Sick